oh guys, hey guys, hey people, hey guys, David here. Hey guys, David here with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2 Red Dragon Thunderzord. Now, David, are you going to start doing Power Ranger reviews? No, this is the only Power Ranger Zord that I have at the moment. I wouldn't mind owning another one from this line, but at the moment, this is the only one I got. This guy is mainly from Mighty Morphin's Power Rangers Season 2, and obviously he is a Red Dragon. He obviously belonged to the Red Ranger, and apparently, the Red Ranger, as well as the Red Megazord, always has to be the main guy. Not all the time, but he always has to be the main guy and everybody's favorite. So here's the Zord in his Dragon mode. As you can see, he looks pretty cool. He has very nice sculpting in his head. As you can see right there, he looks very nice, resembles a lot of a Chinese dragon, which is what he is modeled after. And I don't know what it is, but yeah, here the head reminds me an awful lot of the dragon from Dragon Ball Z. I forgot his name, but yeah, I'll post it right here in an annotation somewhere. But his head reminds me an awful lot of the dragon from Dragon Ball Z, the first dragon, not the Namekian dragon. But he reminds me an awful lot of him. But like I said, this guy has some nice sculpting in the head and some good detail. As you can see, he's got an awful lot of sticker applications all throughout his body. As you can see right there, which were manually put on by me. As you can see, he's probably a little worn down. I have had this toy for a long time now. It's been years. I got this when I was a little kid. But as you can see, the stickers are starting to peel off, and there are some... Alright, hold on. Let me show you guys this. Right there. His ear. There's bite marks on his ear. Those are mine. Yeah. May I remind you, I was only 4 years old when I got this, so I kinda was a little curious and a little stupid, and you know, what do little kids do at that age? Put shit in their mouth. My only really big complaint with him in this mode is the fact that even though he looks very good, he's not entirely show accurate. I mean, I remember him looking a little bit different in the show. Here, he kind of looks like what he will look like in his warrior mode. Only, you know, folded out with his legs split open and with dragon heads and a tail. He doesn't look all that very impressive. But nonetheless, he does have a fair amount of articulation. He's got joints throughout his neck, if you want to call it, and then his tail area, as well as his arms are individually ratcheted. You can also move the claw. And of course, the articulation for the front is the exact same articulation for the back. He's pretty much symmetrical. So what you got over here is what you get over here. Other than that, he's pretty good in his dragon mode. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and transform him onto his warrior mode. What you're going to do is first remove the head. Alright, there you go. That looks disturbing. And then remove the tail back here. I also want to comment that on the tail, the detail on it would have... Yeah, you got to fold that in. But the detail on it would have looked very nice, but as you can see, right there, the stickers are starting to tear off and the paint is starting to scratch off. Unfortunately. It's very sad, but tail would have looked very nice if I could find some more stickers and possibly repaint that little golden center right there, that golden diamond in the middle. That would have been nice, but oh well. Alright, so let's take the figure here, and what you're going to do first, what I would like to do first is clasp these two pieces together to form one big arm, if you weren't able to tell already, like so, and fold in the claws. And pretty much do this exact same thing with the other. So whatever you do in the front, you're going to do in the back. Close this, and then you're going to take it and flip it like so, and as you can see, he's starting to take some shape already. Alright, so then we're going to take these two and fold them in, and like I told you, this figure is old, so the joints are going to be awfully rusty. Not rough, not tight, not tough, rusted. That's pretty much how they feel. So then you're going to take the legs and rotate them forward so that these spikes right here are going to be facing forwards, like so. Then you're going to take basically the knees and fold them up straight. and then take this foot, flip it down, and take this foot and flip it forwards. And on this foot, you're actually going to take this little peg, which is where the tail was, and flip it inwards. So now he's able to stand. Rotate the arms, flip them down, rotate the arms, flip them down. Then you're going to take this whole tab here, and unpop it, rotate it back, and then you're going to take all of this, and there's our 2 pegs right there. They're going to go into the back of his body. Whoa, there you go. Pop them in there. I'm going to take the tail, and there are 2 pegs right there, as you can see, and they're going to go into the 2 holes right there in his chest. Right there, like so. And then you're going to take the head, and you could do this however you prefer because there are different ways to put the head back on. But what I like to do is, there are spring-loaded tabs right here. And what I like to do is take the figure and simply just pop it in. Like so. And then you got basically a warrior with a dragon head. And then you're going to take the mouth, fold it down, and then along with it, fold down the dragon head to make the chest of the warrior mode. Flip it down, and there he is. He has his warrior head. Flip down the ears in their correct place, and there you go. So let me stand him up, and let me reposition the camera here. Alright, so there we got the Red Dragon Thunderzord in his robot mode. He looks very nice. This is by far, since I got the figure, this is by far the most recognizable for me Thunderzord, or any Zord from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers line that I can remember. If I see him in a picture, I'll know that, hey, that's Red Dragon Thunderzord. But there he is. He looks very, very awesome overall. He was able to kick some enemy ass by himself. He didn't really need to combine with anybody. He was able to, was capable of defeating enemies by his own. So he does take on a humanoidish figure when he transforms. He came with a couple of accessories. One of them is this little red crystal right here. Let me put this close up right there. And what you do with the crystal, as well as another accessory that I'm about to talk about, is there's a little space right there, a little gap in his head, and you can simply post it on there. Yeah, for me that looks like he's Scandinavian. I don't like it. So I remove it and I just store it somewhere. The other 2 accessories I unfortunately am missing. I'll probably look on eBay to see if I can find them there, but there's my big head. But the other 2 accessories were another one of these, only it wasn't a crystal, it was a little ranger that you would put on top right here. And my best guess is that they threw that in there to give this guy scale, to make it seem as how big he is in real life compared to a tiny little humanoidish ranger on top right here on his head. And the other accessory was his main weapon, which was a staff that would be made of 2 parts that you would put together and you would put in one of his hands. And I know that those 2 pieces are lying around here somewhere. If I find them, I might do an update video, I might not, I'm not sure. But he came with a staff that he used in the show to kick some major ass. But I unfortunately am missing it. So, but other than that, the staff isn't so detailed. It's pretty much a piece of plastic, 2 pieces of plastic that you would put together, and there you go. So it's not really missing much. And it's not like without those accessories, he'll cease to exist. But he still looks pretty good. The articulation is pretty much the same, only this time he could take much more advantage of it since he is in his much more humanoid state. He can rotate his legs, as well as bend at the knee, bend at the foot, like so. You can rotate the arms 360 degrees, as well as move them outwards like so, although they can't move all the way up. They could rotate at the bicep, as well as move outwards like so, and right to the joint. You can move the individual fingers, and that is pretty much it. And here's the sad part of its articulation. It has no head articulation. It cannot rotate its head, which is pretty much sad because for a figure like this, you would expect it to do so. But it doesn't. One of my favorite things that I've always found awesome about either Power Rangers or Transformers, most notably in Beast Wars, is when the head of the animal becomes the chest. I don't know why, but I've always liked that. Like, for example, Optimus Primal, his head was right here and it formed that little chest pad. Cheetor, his head was right here whenever he transformed into his robot mode. Here, his dragon head becomes his chest right here, all folded up. I always liked that. Why? I don't know, but I've always liked that, and this guy's no exception. That's probably one of the reasons why I really like this figure. So I give this guy an 8.9 out of 10, which is a high B+. If you're a Power Rangers fan, especially Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I definitely recommend picking this guy up, whether it be on eBay or maybe if they have it on Big Bad Toy Store. If you can find it anywhere, definitely pick it up. I really love this guy, and it's pretty much one of my treasured figures since I've had him for such a long time, and he's pretty much part of my childhood, let alone a part of a show that was part of my childhood. So that's it for this review, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.